Welcome, everybody, to JC Transformation Strategies, and welcome to our Sunday session. Thank you so much to everyone who's joining today. I appreciate all of you guys. Just want to quickly wish everyone that celebrated their birthday throughout this week, and even as it's the new month, happy birthday to you. Welcome back. Okay, welcome for surviving. All right, so remember, your age is your blessing, so we have to appreciate that. And those who have lost loved ones, deepest condolences. And if you have celebrated whatever this week, well done to you, well done to your family. And as I said to you always, that for you to survive, well done, okay, for surviving this week and watching me. Okay, so today, guys, we're going to be looking at, as we entered July, it's the first week in July, okay, we're going to be looking at the 6 months change. Now, we already know that 6 months have already passed, okay, and now we have 6 months left. And the 6 months is vitally important, what you do, what you create. If you haven't even looked at your goal setting, or you haven't achieved what you wanted, like your exercise, you don't have time for that, you haven't done your 20-minute walk, you haven't eaten properly, you haven't have your nutrients and things like that, this is the time where we're going to be discussing today on the importance for the next 6 months of what you need to do. Okay, so your 6 months is very crucial now, because 6 months have already passed, which is January to June. And now we're looking at this midpoint of where we need to see ourselves in December. And it even could be saving or anything. So every Sunday, weekly, we're going to be discussing these things. We're going to be discussing like your nutrients, your diets, your health, and like tips about it, regeneration of your cells and everything. So it's very, very exciting for the next 6 months, and it's going to be boosting you. So please do watch and be part of the healing session. Okay, also there will be some psychotherapies as well added, so it's going to be beneficial to you guys. All right, remember, before I continue, if you guys need to reach out to me for counseling, for coaching, kindly do email me on jessctransformation@gmail.com. You can book a session and we will do one-on-one individual coaching, and whatever you need to talk about, you just let me know. And yes, I will assist you in that. So please do reach out, and please do the booking so that I can place a slot for you. And also, because it's international, I can see how I can work with your time zone as well. Okay, so guys, we're going to be looking at the 6 month change. Now, the 6 month change, wow, firstly, I cannot even believe that we're already in July. All right, so we really have come through so far. All right, surviving, been through a lot. Well done. All right, you guys have done super well, and I'm so proud of you guys. Okay, so the first thing we need to look at is, you guys, I don't know if you guys actually have a diary, like, from like the time that we started JesC Transformation, right? It's like, I think that's 2 years ago, and I've always spoke to you about having a diary. Now, the importance of a diary is that it serves as your planner. It serves as a way how you plan yourself for the day. And also it serves as where you have that overthinking thoughts, but you put it down, pen to paper, because you write everything down. And that takes a load off your sensory overload, because your brain repeatedly thinks about things, it wants to do things. And your brain also it's basically, it wants to find that safety and protection. So it's normal for you to have that, but your diary is very, very important. Okay, so before we continue, I just wanted to to emphasize more on the diary before we continue the session, because I know that a lot of anxiety and depression goes away actually with the first step of having a diary. So I don't want to forget that important note. But let's continue with the Bible verse. Okay, Jeremiah 29 verses 11. It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, and they are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope." Okay, so the reason why we started with Jeremiah is because of replanning. Okay, now, as I said to you guys, the diary is very important. And the second thing that we need to look at, your 6 months rejuvenation change, okay, like a tongue twister. we need to look at your mental sleep. All right. Now, why I call it mental sleep is because your sleeping is so much linked to your mental side, all right, and physical side as well. But it's just that when you sleep, your brain literally heals. It actually repairs itself, and especially when you hit that REM sleep, all right. So you hit that deep sleep, in other words. So it's very important that you have at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep as an adult. And remember, children, teenagers have different amounts of sleep. Like I think for toddlers and stuff, it's like 12, 13 hours literally. And children will have a bit more. They need to get to bed at least 8 p.m. Okay, because they also need to repair themselves and refresh and everything like that. So sleeping is very important, okay? But we'll dive into sleeping more like the coming weeks. We're just looking at the topics that we are looking at for your 6 month change, okay? For your 6 months glow. So look at this video as a positive way that when it comes to December, that hey, I've achieved something, okay? So you can actually mark it like I've achieved my goal. All right. So your mental sleep is important. Even I go outside, have a sun viewing, but it's just that it boosts your daytime energy. If you're feeling when you wake up from bed, you're feeling exhausted, you need to go outside, get that sunshine in your eyes a bit. And also, like those are the mental side, but the physical side, it's going to be like committing to like at least a 20 to 30 minute physical activity, such as walking, such as jogging, such as running. All right, 20 to 30 minutes. You have to commit yourself to that. Even you can do some dancing. Let's say you have your favorite track playing, just put it on. Let's say your favorite singer is Chris Brown, put it on. Okay, just jive a bit, just move a bit, move your body a bit. You know, their shoulders been carrying so much, just put it down and just move a bit, okay? Because that's gonna help you a lot, okay, to repair yourself, to help your thinking, and also to boost your hormones like your endorphins, your serotonin. Okay, it's very, very important. Then, guys, on the physical side, we look at nutrition, eating whole foods, all right, having protein, having your water intake. 2 liters a day is maximum. If you can have more, then it's okay, but don't overdo the water, okay? So make sure like you have a space time for water. All right, see how the capacity of your weight as well in terms of water. All right, so I'm pretty sure there should be some information online where you can actually see your weight and your water content. All right, so remember, during the 6 months, guys, this is just like the intro video for you, and also like you can see how you can put yourself into it, what changes you need in your life. So let's say you had a stomach issue. Okay, you had a stomach issue and your gut lining needs to heal. Maybe you developed ulcers, you develop ulcerative colitis, you develop gastritis, tumor, cancer. There's so many different types of things that happens in your stomach, including IBS. Right. Now your gut lining can heal within 4 to 5 days. Depends on the severity of the problem, but you need to take care of your gut because your gut is linked to your brain. It's your second brain, literally. So try to eat more fiber. Have like apples, pears, bran flakes. Okay, I don't know if it's actually in other countries as well. Wheat. It depends on if you're not food sensitivity to it as well. And water. Warm water in the morning before eating or drinking anything. Have warm water. It helps a lot. All right. How I can actually say to this is because I'm an IBS sufferer, so I know that the water helped me, the bran flakes helped me. And remember, all colon related issues is also gets worse with stress. So you need to keep your mind busy and you need to relax your mind with meditation and mindfulness. Okay. So the gut lining takes 4 to 5 days to repair. Your taste buds is 10 to 14 days. Your skin takes 2 to 4 weeks. Okay. Your red blood cells take 3 to 4 months, your liver takes 6 to 12 months, and your bones take 10 years. The bones is the longest, all right, and your nerves as well. So be patient with yourself. Now, guys, we're only going to be looking at today at the tips for brain regeneration, okay? So we're starting with the tips for the brain regeneration. We've done the intro, guys. We just discussed on your diary. We just discussed on your mental side, your sleep, and your physical side. And now we're just going to be looking at the boosting tips for brain regeneration. So the first thing you need to do is aerobic exercises. You need to do your walking, you need to do your cycling, you need to do your swimming, um, even your dancing, that's fine. Basically, when you do aerobic exercise, it's like a fertilizer in your brain for growing the brain cells. So like when you put fertilizer into a plant, you grow in the plant, right? The seed starts to germinate, it grows and everything. So it's the same thing with your brain. You need that fertilizer, and the fertilizer is aerobic exercise. Another good one is cognitive stimulation, where it stimulates your brain, such as reading, right? You can even read the Bible, or whatever source of religious books that you feel to read, like even Buddhism teachings. Louis Hay is really good, Mel Robertson. All right, so there's many sources. Okay, so look what's comfortable for you, where you actually see a difference in your life. Okay, I really like psychology books and things like that. It just like, it rejuvenates me. Okay, it just repairs me as well. So I like books where I get repaired. Okay, and I get healed. So that's how I like it. So that's a stimulation for me. So your stimulation could be horror, it could be fantasy books, it could be fiction, non-fiction. So yeah, get back into your reading, like a grade 12 student. Get back into your reading, and you can also do learn a new skill. Try to play that instrument that you wanted to play. Do some puzzles. All right, learn new things. See what fits you and fits in your schedule. Okay. Quality sleep is important. Balanced nutrition. We actually will speak about it more in the upcoming weeks. All right. So remember, mindfulness and meditation is important. The reason why that's very important, because it reduces the size of your amygdala, which is your stress and threat response. Okay, so like when the stress comes, your amygdala is one that stays on, and it stays on, stays on, stays on till it goes to hypervigilance. So it's very, very important that we try and reduce that size of your amygdala, because if they have to do an MRI scan on a stressful brain, they'll see the amygdala is like big. So it's very, very important that when you have that mindfulness, you have the acceptance of things, you let go of control, you meditate, your amygdala reduces. All right, so supplements, I will say magnesium. I'll say get a supplement that has a complete whole of supplements, meaning like A to Z, like Ensure or whatever supplements that works for you. Magnesium is the best. It does help to repair cells and to help with nerves, muscles. And apparently, guys, there's something called theanine or something. I don't know if I'm actually saying it right, but that's more like amino acid that's found in green tea. But from my personal experience, I'm having chamomile. Okay, so I have that tea for relaxation, helps my muscles, and enjoy your tea when you have it. So when you have a tea, like enjoy that sip of your tea, feel it, feel that warmth. All right, because like this side it's winter, so teas, coffees, hot chocolates is a must. Okay, so when you're having it, feel that warmth, feel it when you have it. Okay, and enjoy that taste. It's important, and then it shows you how like to appreciate small moments, and even say thank you universe for this tea, thank you so much, and enjoy a cup of tea. Okay, that's basic mindfulness, guys, and when you practice that, you feel your body actually healing. Because when last have you actually enjoyed your cup of tea? Okay, so guys, this is just a start off. It's an introduction video of the 6 months change from July to December, and we're going to be looking at aspects like your health, like mental wellness, physical wellness. We're going to be looking at different aspects of your healing. All right, there'll be like skin videos, there'll be liver videos, there'll be thyroid videos, there'll be a whole lot, so that we cover up most of the topics before December. The reason why I want to make sure that 6 months will be a glowing season for you and a smiling season. All right, so if you guys have missed out, you can just kindly rewind the video and watch the video from the beginning and see like the important facts and where to actually fit in for you. Thank you so much for joining. We'll see you guys next week, Thursday. Please also do like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right, share it to your friends, to your family. All right, there's going to be so much good information coming up, and you don't want to miss it. Trust me, you don't want to. Stay blessed. Namaste, and see you guys on Thursday. There will be a question. I think it's called poll question or something like that. So, guys, if you can, please do answer it as well. And yeah, we're going to be working on very exciting content coming up. So please stay tuned. Love to all. Have a blessed week ahead. Bye.